All right, I think I got things going good enough here. Let's see. All right, what's going on out there this fine Wednesday evening? Oh, there I go being silent. Sorry, y'all. All right, what's going on out there in MECA land this fine Wednesday? What's going on, Mr. Haslage? How you doing this evening? Doing all right? Make sure you like us up, share us up. We've got a couple events coming this weekend. I will go over there, go over those first, and then I gotta. I want to talk about this Summer Inn Festival. We're getting ready to gear up for here. Not this weekend, but the next. So I'm going to have Mr. Ellis on here in just a few minutes. He's already waiting in no man's land for me. So I'm going to go over the few events we got coming, and then we'll get into talking about this Summer's End Festival here. So I'm doing pretty good, Mr. Haslage. I'm doing pretty good. Had a pretty good day today. Back and forth with the grandma, and then I filleted my fish. So I think we're gonna fry some fish tomorrow. Doing pretty good day. So, all right, you gonna help me get some folks on here? Let's see. So we got an event in Pennsylvania coming on Sunday in Jefferson Hills, Pennsylvania. There, Kevin Mayo and his team will be there at TC's Base Blast. It's going to be a 2X this Sunday. So all my Pennsylvania guys, if you need points, make sure you get out there and see Mr. Mayo. I know this one was a little bit short notice, but he's getting ready to go. So make sure you go check him out if you need to get your points together up there in Pennsylvania. Also, Sunday coming, it looks like we got a 3X coming in Macon, Georgia. I'm pretty sure Mr. Bussy will be taking care of that one. So, all my Georgia folks, check out the show there in Macon. What's going on, Mr. Rawson? How we doing this evening? And then, lastly, on Saturday, we have the Montpelier Jamboree there in Montpelier, Indiana. At the football field there. It's one Chad's been doing every year for a while now. So all the Indiana guys, that's always a good one. They have a pretty good time out there. So make sure you get out there and check him out. All right. So those are the three events we have coming at you guys this weekend. Next weekend's going to shape up to be a little bit busier. And also, we're getting ready for our Ohio 4X. Got a lot going on there this coming weekend here. I guess it'll be the 23rd, 24th weekend. Get my calendar out so I can say the right stuff. Yeah, 23rd, 24th, 25th. So I said right to begin with. So let's see. I'm going to bring Mr. Jeremy on here with me, and we're going to talk about this Summer's End Festival. So all you guys that are interested in the Summer's End Festival, if you haven't heard about it, like me, share me. We're going to talk about it for a few minutes. It's going to be a really cool thing, something that we started last year, and we're hoping, we can kind of get it off the ground a little bit better this year. But without any further wait, I'm going to introduce you guys to Mr. Jeremy Ellis. So here we go. I think I got you turned on here. What's going on, man?
What's happening, bud? How we feeling today?
Oh, I'm pretty good. How about yourself? How about yourself?
I mean, the weather's good up here. I don't know how Kentucky's looking right now. How's that?
We're pretty good right this second. I think we got some rain coming later, but right now it was nice today, nice and hot. So it was a good day outside.
So, how do you do your fish? Do you use lemon pepper and flour, or how do you go with it?
So I like to use Cajun fish fry is how I kind of do it. But other than that, I pretty much just fillet it and put it in ice water till I'm ready to fry it.
A little bit of Old Bay,
Uh, I usually use that what's that guy called, the stale cracker guy.
the stale, yeah, stale
Yeah,
cracker
I
guy.
got some of that I
Mhm.
like. So I'll
Right
put
on.
some of that on there, and I think Shannon will usually put some egg wash on it before she flours it or whatever. But
Yeah, I love me some fish. So if you got too much, just let me know. I'll head down.
all right, man. Yeah, that's what it's called. What's going on, Geoff?
So yeah,
Cajun
Summer Ends
Tuesday.
Festival, man.
Yes, sir.
So we're making a 3-day event out of it. I do want MECA to feel extremely welcome here because I'm a car stereo head by heart. A lot of people, I think, don't know exactly who I am, but just to give you a quick idea, I did car stereo ever since '91, and I did some time in the Navy and submarines and electronics. And when I left that after 6 years, I started Jealous Audio way back in the day. There's a couple people out there that remember me from back then, but I'm back on the scene, and car stereo is my thing. So even though this looks like a giant concert festival, it looks like there's other things that are more important. Realistically, the MECA side of things is extremely important to me on getting some car stereo guys there. Because basically, I think I said this last year. If I was to describe this a little better, we can just call it Jeremy Fest. So it's all the stuff
Okay.
I like in the same spot. So car stereo is definitely a huge part of that. So I'm hoping we get a good little turnout on this. I do have a bunch of specials for MECA in general. If you come Friday night and buy a sheet, I'm gonna let you into the show for free. So we have 2 bands and 2 DJs, a bonfire, and even a Mario Kart tournament going on. So if you come Friday, basically buy a sheet and you're into the show. I'm actually going to do the same thing for Saturday. Saturday's a much bigger show. We got, I think it's 6 bands on the list, and I will make sure you guys get the link in the bottom of this video here in a little bit. I'll post some summer end stuff so you can find it easier. But Saturday we'll have 6 different bands on it. We're even going to have the Ohio Burn Unit coming, and we're going to set off some fireworks and whatnot with it. So be a cute little fire show. So on Saturday, if you buy a sheet, you're into the concert for free. You might have to buy your data ticket if you bring one, or you can just leave her at the house and save yourself some money. You know, whichever way you want to go with it. But yeah, so yeah, definitely come. MECA gets the red cart treatment on this one. So you show up, you're basically into the show for free. Just come compete.
That's a pretty sweet deal there. So, all the mecha heads out there, there's going to be live music in case you missed it. All the guys watching, help us out, share us, like us, make us go in that algorithm so we can get this spread out. Like Jeremy said, he's got pretty much everything he likes. It seems like it's going to be almost everything I like too. So, I'm really excited about being a part of it. I know we were a part of it last year, but Shannon and I didn't actually make it up. So I'm excited to actually be a part of this one. I think we plan on coming up Friday at some point, so we should be there for the whole weekend. Um, I'm gonna catch up with my chat here real quick, and then we're gonna
Sure.
talk some more about this show. Um, What's going on, Mr. Snyder, Mr. Mayo, and Mr. Kramer? How we doing this evening? We're on here talking about the Summer's End Festival, going off on the 23rd, 24th, and 25th of August. So here in a little less than 2 weeks. I got Mr. Jeremy Ellis here, who's one of the guys behind the scenes there, helping put it all together. Um, I know he talked about some bands, and he talked about getting you guys basically into the show for the price of your entry into the MECA event. So that's a pretty awesome thing. So any of you guys that like that live music, like the concerts and stuff like that, stick around. It's going to be fun. There's going to be camping. Um, so what else do we got going on? I think I saw something about a cornhole tournament. Is
Yeah,
that still happening?
yeah, on Saturday, if they can squeeze it into their busy SPL schedule, we are having a cornhole pick your own partner contest. Um, I will probably cut a deal if I find any MECA guys actually trying to get in the tournament, because the deal I have is more for the public at the moment. It's $120 entry, but you end up with 4 tickets to the show. So
Okay.
basically, a couple guys can come and bring their old ladies, and they can spend the whole day there, kind of thing. Now, if I actually get an interest on the MECA side for getting in the tournament, I'll probably make it an $80 entry, because they're already getting a free ticket, kind of thing.
Okay. So that's cool. So if any of you guys like that cornhole, like I said, like it, share it. Anybody, we want to pump this thing up. So anybody that wants to come to a concert, anybody that wants to play in a Mario Kart tournament, cornhole, obviously the MECA stuff. I'm the stereo guy. I think we all like music. That's part of the reason why I think most of us started doing what we do in this crazy hobby. Like it up, share it up. Let's get some folks out there to this festival. Like I said, I'm looking forward to, the band and things like that and having some fun. So I think I see a question here. Somebody asked, is there a fishing lake? A fishing lake?
um, to let you know where we're at, just to give you a little bit of geographic information, we're
Okay.
really close to Loudonville, the Mohican area, and there's a really good river going down through there. So if you like canoeing, kayaking, and all that jazz, you could come in on Friday, go canoeing, and then end up at the show and camp and all that. I'm only doing $10 camping. We're doing primitive because I don't want too many generators or RVs or anything like that running on this one. When
Right.
we get a little bigger spot, we might allow that to start happening. But for now, it's primitive camping. But there's literally a campground 1 mile south and 1 mile west. So there's 2 different ones that have full hookups. So if you did want to bring an RV, it's literally 1 mile down the road.
Okay.
But just down the road, maybe 5 minutes, is a town called Loudonville, and they have all kinds of summer activities, from go-karting to mini golf to canoes and kayaks. A lot of good public areas to get involved, even beyond the show. If you're trying to make a cute little weekend out of it, there's a lot you can do with it.
Awesome. So, any of my guys in here have questions for Mr. Jeremy about the Summer's End Festival? I know that it sounds to me like there's a lot of interesting stuff going on. Like I said, I'm pretty excited. I was kind of going over the flyer and stuff like that uh, just earlier, and I was like, yeah, it's a lot going on. So
So
that's
on,
kind of what we're all about. The more we can get more people involved, the better.
so I'll say real quick. On Friday night, I got a Motley Crue tribute. I know 3 out of the 4 guys really well. They're very seasoned musicians, and they just put this project together, and they're awesome. And then now we also have them opening up for a band called Leadsmith, which does Aerosmith and Led Zeppelin, and that's on Friday night. On Saturday, I got a Sanitarium, which a lot of you guys probably know those guys. They're out of Cleveland. They're a pretty big tribute. And then the Lou Fighters out of Michigan, actually Detroit, I think it is. But they're a Foo Fighters tribute, and the guy running the show on that is Lou, so they call them the Lou Fighters. I think it's pretty cute. But we also have some local entertainment and some DJ stuff happening, and then of course the fireworks that I already talked about. We'll definitely have food trucks for sure, and lots of vendors. So there'll be people there selling goods, baked goods. I got snow cones. I got lemonade stands. I got all kinds of stuff coming. So there'll be plenty of food and treats. So don't worry about any of that. But it is a bring your own cooler scenario. So this is a bring some drinks, come hang out. That's what it is.
Awesome. All right, let's see here. I'm going to look at these comments real quick here. So, yeah. Also, I guess since we're going to be there all weekend, for all you guys with the lights on your cars, all my light guys, share this to where it needs to go. I don't really know how to go where I need to go for that just yet. But if you got lights, we are going to do the ride the light thing since we're going to be there, when it starts to get towards evening hours. Um, I'm not sure what's the situation on. I mean, I guess it's a concert in the evening, so I guess we can kind of be. I mean, what's the situation on that about loudness and things like that? When do they need to? When do we need to be done and all that good stuff?
We are pretty far out in the middle of nowhere. A very nice cornfield right next to us. So if you're into the farmland scenario, it's definitely farmland. If you're not familiar with the area, it's you might have to pass a horse and buggy to get through there. So be careful if you do see one. But as far as all that goes, we can go pretty late. We're going to run the concert to about 11:30, and all the neighbors know it, and all the neighbors have free tickets to the show. So we'll have a little bit of population just out of the free tickets, that's for sure. But we'll be running fireworks around 11:30 on Saturday night, and they know that. So as far as making noise, we'll probably stop the SPL right about sunset. But as far as lights and whatnot, definitely we want to see some ride the light. We want to see some neon, some LEDs. We want to see what you got for lights, for
Yes,
sure.
sir. So yeah, so I mean, I figured that'd be my plan anyways. I was just kind of curious. So yeah, if you got lights, we're gonna actually do the ride the light thing, kind of like we do at the 4X's and finals and stuff. So that'll be cool. So any of you guys that got lights, come out and see us, check us out. We also do show and shine. So if you got those kind of cars, bring them out, have some fun, get a free ticket into the show. All the MECA guys that compete, I think Jeremy said when you buy your score sheet, he's going to let you get a ticket to the concert. So I think you said it's good Friday and Saturday, so that's pretty awesome. Let's see here, what's going on, Pops, Mr. Kreitz, how you doing, Miss Marcia Gents? I wish you could make it too, Mr. Matt. Um, Michael Haslett, she asks, do you need to pre-register for the Mario Kart tournament?
It would be a good idea. We don't want to. I'll probably cut off registration about an hour beforehand because I want to keep the commotion down right at the end. But yeah, definitely pre-register. It's only $10 to do that. What I'm doing is a $300 payout if I get 50 entries, and it's just $10 to get in, and we're actually going to do 4-player. So we're going to pull out a projector, shoot it on an outdoor screen, and we're going to have 4-player mode on a big fat couch. I'm being serious, right next to a bonfire, and and the loser, meaning out of 4, is the one that goes to the loser bracket. So top 3 advance every time. So it should be a nice, cute little tournament, especially if we can get some participation out of it. I only have a handful of entries, maybe 6 right now, maybe 8. So we need at least 16 to make a thing out of this. So it'd be really cute if we can get a bunch of competitors that like Mario Kart, give this thing a try.
Daddy Bobby, where's your boy at, Chad?
I heard Amiri was doing some practicing. Michael told me. At the house practicing.
On, Mr. Madison? Yeah, he said it's BYOB, so it's also a festival. So obviously we have our MECA thing and they have their festival thing. So
yeah, and in general, keep the glass out of it if you can. Bring cans.
Right.
Yep.
So yeah, Ride the Light. We'll be doing that Friday and Saturday. So I know there's quite a few guys that are into the light thing. So any of you people that are guys, girls, whatever, anybody that knows anybody that likes that, let them know. Share it with them. We'll be trying to post the flyers and stuff like that and share them around. So hopefully the right folks can get all the information and actually understand what all's actually going on, because I think it's a lot. I feel like with everything I see, it's almost something for everybody. So
we do have axe throwing going down. I'm going to do $10 all day axe throwing. So basically unlimited axe throwing for $10.
That's a pretty sweet deal.
That'll be there on Saturday.
What's going on, Mr. Allen? Hope you're doing all right. How you doing, man? Miss Melinda. Do. Yeah, Mr. Madison says Amiri's going to represent the judge crew for Mario Kart.
Uh-oh. The crap talking has begun.
Chatty Bobby's got shows that weekend. I forgot. I saw next weekend's got quite a few things going on. So there is a lot going on next weekend. But I thank all you guys that, have come to some of our events and things like that. This is one that's right up our alley. So I'd like to see as many folks out there as we can get. I think it's going to be a really good time, and I'm looking forward to it. So, again, anybody have any questions for Mr. Jeremy here? I don't know how much time you got or how long you want to kick it, but
yeah, I'm definitely busy. That's for sure. But I will say, you guys need to show up so you see what I do for year 3. Year 3 will be more retarded for sure. So if you guys show up and give me a reason to make number 3 happen, because I'm gonna bring some hardcore nationals, some guys you want to see.
All right, there we go. So you heard it here first. Let's get this thing popping. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to be out there all weekend. I know that probably doesn't mean nothing, but I'm going to be there all weekend, and we'll be having a good time. So come out and check out the music, check out the cars, and Danny Black's definitely going to need a helmet. I know it seems like there's a lot of people getting pumped up. I know the few people that came out last year with the MECA side of it told me they had a great time. So, it really seems like one of the events like Shannon and I kind of like to do. So, come out, have a good time with us, get to know us, hang out with Mr. Jeremy, and check out everything that he likes to do at the Summer's End Festival, or he just dubbed it the Jeremy Fest. But we're going to be there, and it's going to be a good time with you or without you, but I'd like to see you there.
Right on, man. I got a lot of money invested in this. Come see what I made. Come check it out.
There you go, man.
More than you want to know. More than you want to know.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But cool.
All right, Jeremy, I appreciate you, man.
I'll let you hit the rest of the show. Thanks for having me on, man. You guys are great. Have a good one.
See you soon.
All right.
Bye. All right. So Summer's End Festival coming up 23rd, 24th, and 25th here. Cornhole tournament, live music. We got an audio swap meet. We got 50/50s. You got food trucks. You got a bonfire. You got a Mario Kart tournament. You got a cornhole tournament. Who knows what else is going on? You got BYOB. You got camping on site. You got campgrounds within a mile in 2 directions if you've got an RV. It's going to be a great show, so make sure you come and check us out August 23rd, 24th, and 25th. And I think that's Shreve, Ohio, 8757 South Columbus Road, Shreve, Ohio. Come check us out at the Summer's End Festival. It's going to be a good time. Oh, I forgot Karaoke Idol finals. We forgot about that. I saw that earlier too. I meant to bring it up because I didn't know what that was, but I saw that earlier too. So they're going to have some karaoke going on too. Like I said, pretty much something for everybody. So we're looking forward to it. I know that. Let's see. Daniel, I appreciate that, Daniel, but you know how it is, man. We're sorry for your loss, and everybody else that was touched by Tony in any way. We had the pleasure of meeting Tony at our events, and he always came there for a while, and I'm something that's always really hard. Gone too soon, but we won't forget him, and hopefully we can help help the family out a little bit with that, and we wouldn't really have it any other way, Daniel. So just know we send our love and we're praying for you guys, and um, anything we can do, obviously we'll try to get that done for you, sir. Um, and I guess while I'm here talking, those of you that might not know, Mr. Tony, um, dang it, Boyer, Tony Boyer, sorry, I had a brain malfunction, passed away last week sometime. So um, I'm not really that great about this stuff, but anyways, I'll just take a minute for that. I want to take a moment of silence and just in remembrance of Tony. All right. Sorry, Daniel, and he helped me out there, so I appreciate that. And like I said, we're praying for you guys, and I know it was a great loss for you guys up there. So keep your heads up, and we'll do what we can to remember Mr. Tony, and keep the heavens basing. All right. And then it looks like if you go into the comment section now, it looks like Mr. Jeremy shared some links for you guys. If you want to check out the Summer's End Festival stuff there's some links. If you buy a score sheet and you're a MECA guy, you don't have to necessarily have the tickets. He's going to give you a ticket to the show with your MECA sheets. So that's a good deal going on. Come out, have a full weekend of fun. It's going to be a great time. And we're really looking forward to getting out there and hanging with you guys. What's going on, Mr. Mike Smith? Miss Alt, how we doing this evening? Is everybody doing all right this fine Wednesday? I got to fillet some fish. I'm going to have a fish fry here in a couple days, tomorrow or the next day. What else did we get done this week? Anybody got any questions for me or anything this week? I know I got that on my title here, questions and answers. I don't always have the answers, but I can try. Well, Whitney's having to hang out at her friend's house so Joe can get some rest because he's got to go back to work at 10 o'clock this week. So that stinks, but hopefully he's getting some good rest, and I'll call him and bother him tomorrow. I didn't catch enough for a whole fish fry like that. No, I probably got about 14 or 15 of them, but I don't know. I couldn't invite everybody. Sorry, Mr. Haslage. Sorry, buddy. Well, I know I also got in my title there, I said World Finals pre-registration or information or something like that. So, I mean, I guess if you're on the live, you might hear it here first. I'll probably wait till Friday or maybe Monday to make an official post, so I can put everything together correctly and writing and post it for you guys there on Facebook. But so this year I'm going to go ahead and take World Finals registration starting now. It'll be PayPal or Cash App, and I'm working on getting Zelle together. So hopefully once I have that together, I'll make the official post. but it'll be uh hold on, I'm sorry, I'm getting questions. Who is on the list for top 10? Top 10 what? You're probably teasing me. Oh, that's probably what it is. Who parks inside? Y'all are messing me up talking about who parks inside. But anyway, so we're going to take World Finals pre registration that way this year. So when you send your money in, make sure you put down what formats, classes that you're going to compete in. Just like always, the first two formats are going to be $175, excluding SQ2. So basically, your first two classes that you qualify for are covered with your first fee of $175. If you're running SQ2 as an add on, it'll be an extra $100. That's for SQ2 only. All other formats after the first two formats are going to be $50. So basically the same pricing for the most part that we've always done. So when you send your money, I need to know which classes you're competing in, and you need to send the correct amount. And then I will be basically manually figuring the point situation out and making sure all that's right. And then we'll be posting a list to the website like normal, but without our web developer coder guy. Um, we're not going to be able to get it going through the website this year and have it working like we did the last couple years. So we're going to have to bear with us this year, and then hopefully by the end of next year we'll be back to normal. Um, so I'll make a post on that probably Friday. It might be Monday, but I'm hoping by Friday I'll make a post and we'll share that around for everybody. But anybody that sees the live that's already ready, already qualified, um, you can you can send through our PayPal or Cash App. Just make sure you know your name, your member number, your class, and we'll get you taken care of from there. And I'll have a list posted to the website of the people that register. So I think that's what we're doing for World Finals registration this year. So if you guys let everybody know, and I will make the official post here shortly, and then we'll be taking. Um, you can, so Michael, you could just so Mr. Haslidge asked about his membership fee. So if you're familiar with doing that through the website, the best way to do that is go ahead and take care of it before it expires on the website. If you let it lapse, sometimes it can mess up if you don't use the same email or something like that. But as long as you keep it in good standing, the best way to do it is just right on the website still. Um, Hopefully that answers that question there. Nope, it's just got a big driveway. What's going on, Mr. Sindel? Late's better than ever, man. So, Alan, I can lower the amount of points to 30 points needed. And if you're if you fall into that category, just message me and I'll double check things and get you taken care of. Just shoot me a message on text or on Facebook here, and I'll check into what we can do and get with you. So We do have point sharing and a stipulation where if you have no events within 250 miles, I can lower your points requirement to 30 points. Um, so if you think we can fall into that category, then just shoot me a message and I'll see what I can do for you. I'm back to checking on the chats here a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Sindel. I just like saying it wrong on purpose because I knew it bothered you. Whitney's asking how much it is for tickets to listen to the bands. I think Mr. Ellis posted a link to the official site there. If you're competing with MECA and you buy a score sheet, he said you get a ticket to watch the bands for free. Otherwise, you can check that out on his link that he posted in the comment section there. Summer's End Festival. And check it out. I know we talked about that pretty much the first half here. And it's a lot of points going on. You can pretty much get all the points you need to qualify for finals in one weekend. They're doing a 2X Friday evening. We'll be having Ride the Light Friday night and Saturday night. We'll have a 4X on Saturday and then a 3X on Sunday. They got primitive camping on site. If you're pulling an RV or anything, you can take that out to, there's a couple campgrounds within a mile. What all's going on is everything. They're going to have a cornhole tournament Saturday, live music, a swap meet for audio, 50/50s, food trucks, bonfires, Mario Kart tournament. All kinds of stuff's going on. So I'm sure I forgot something, but it's going to be a great time. And I think we're heading up Friday at some point, and we're going to hang out for the weekend. And we're looking forward to seeing everybody. I'm just messing with you, man. Just messing with you, Jeffrey. You already blew it, huh? I hear that. So, another thing, we just got back from the Rumble on the Runway. That's a pretty cool show. It's pretty awesome watching the planes take off and things like that the whole time while we're there. Um, it's a pretty good show. We started it last year. I really like the location. The airport's really awesome. It was it wasn't quite as many as last year, but we were out front, so I think it was pretty close. But that's one that I really like the venue and the place, and I want to thank Scott and Becky for putting us into that venue and taking care of a lot of that stuff. Um, you know, really looking forward to seeing that one grow next year. It's a great show. It's another place where we do the car show and all that good stuff. Saw a couple pretty loud scores this last weekend. Some pretty good dueling demos. We got some good food and some good ice cream off the ice cream truck and the food truck they had out there. So, that's one you guys might want to check into next year is the Rumble on the Runway there. It was a great show. So I'm really looking forward to getting back to that one next season. But again, coming up this weekend, we've got the Montpelier, however you want to say it. I probably said it wrong 2 times. But we got the Jamboree 2X going on at the Montpelier football field in Montpelier, Indiana. And Chad and Sean and probably Trenton, those guys will be out there handling that. Um, should be a pretty good show. It's one they've been doing for a while. I think they got their little like town fair thing going on at the same time. So that show's a good time too. So make sure you get out there and check out Chad and the crew. And then on Sunday the 18th, we got the Shakin' Making 3X in Macon, Georgia, there with Dominic Bussey. So all my guys out there in Georgia, get out there and check Dominic out. And hopefully we'll be getting down there to one of his events here soon. And then lastly this weekend, we have the TC Bass Blast 2X hosted in Jefferson Hills, Pennsylvania. It'll be Kevin Mayo and the squad out there this weekend. So all my Pennsylvania guys that are looking for some points, Kevin threw this up a few weeks back. So if you didn't know, now you know. I'm going to get back to my chat here just a little bit. Oh, I don't know if Jeremy's still watching or not, Mr. Haslage, and I'm not sure how to answer that one, but I'm sure if he sees it, he'll give you an answer. Yeah, that ice cream was getting it, man. I can't wait to get them back out to one of the shows. That ice cream was good. I liked it. Yep, Chad says there's a fair with some bands going on, so get out there and check out Chad and Sean this weekend. They got a fair and some bands, bands and stuffs, all the fun. What's going on, Mr. DJ Him? Oh, you missed it all, Mr. Kayvon. What's going on, Mr. Simone? What's going on, Mr. Larry? I did talk a little bit earlier. Those of you that missed it, I'll go ahead and say it again one more time. So if you got to go back and rewatch, but I'm going to be making a post most likely Friday. At the latest, it'll be Monday. We're just going to do World Finals registration this year through the PayPal Cash App, and I'm hoping I can get Zelle. My bank is being goofy, so I'm trying to get that squared away. We're going to do it pretty much the same way we have the last couple years. $175 for your first two formats, excluding SQ2. SQ2 is $100 extra as an add-on. Any additional formats other than SQ2 are $50 after your first two. When you do send your money in, make sure you note your name, your member number, your classes that you want to enter, and then I'll be having to go through and check on all that manually since our coder and stuff has passed away. I'm going to have to go through and make sure we got everything right because we're still finding some quirks and things like that. And without him, I'm not going to be able to get the registration set up through the website the way I need to since we're having finals separately this year. Sound quality finals is going to be in Birmingham, Alabama, and sound pressure finals will be in Russellville, Kentucky. So with the finals being split, I'm still working on exactly how I'm going to do Bobo. I'm going to have to get with the other clubs that we're doing SQ with and see if I can get a place to actually do that for the SQL folks. Otherwise, I'll have to split it, and that'll make it not a whole lot of fun for some people. But hopefully, we can get them back together at some point in the near future. But that's what we're going to do for finals pre-registration, and I can start taking that, pretty much whenever now. I do want to encourage folks to try to sign up since I do have to kind of go through things and make sure it's all correct on my end. I do want to encourage folks to try to sign up as early as they can or once they know they're qualified. Mr. Allen, I will work. I think we can. I think we can work with that because I know you compete in other organizations also. So I can probably get you 5 points through point sharing. I think it's $20 for 5 points. I can give you the 5 points through point sharing, and then since you don't have any shows within 250 miles, you'd be pretty much good to go. So I think I think if you have 29 mecha points, we can take care of that pretty easily. And for any of you other guys that might be in that same boat, um, you know, that should pretty much be the answer. So if you guys need to contact me, make sure you reach out and I'll do the best I can to try to take care of you. I'll let you know in my official post about that one, but I don't know that we've ever done that before. But I do think I can probably accept it that way as well. But I might have to have a different cutoff date if you're going to be mailing them. So let me brainstorm that one a little bit. But yeah, I think you can absolutely do that. I just got to be able. I think I might need to cut off if you're going to mail it a little sooner than if we're doing it electronically. But I'll have all that information in the official post. And like I said, I'm hoping Friday if I can get this stuff squared away for Zell, and if not, at the latest it'll be Monday. All right. Was there any other questions about about my finals announcement or anything like that? I know I wasn't at my house the last time, Jeffrey, and sometimes when it storms and stuff here, this one gets pretty bad too. Um, I'm Sid messaged me earlier, and I'm pretty sure there is going to be some sort of awards. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I'm pretty sure that there'll be maybe medallions or something like that Friday for awards. I think. Um, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure if I understood correctly, there is going to be some sort of awards Friday as well. All right. What else we got going on this fine week, you guys? I was thinking about getting the Smurf back out this weekend. I don't know. I still ain't decided yet. I got too much going on to get my stuff done on it. All right. Well, I guess if nobody has questions for me, did you guys got questions for me? We got questions. I got answers. Maybe. Yeah. Pop's got the big birthday show coming up on the 24th down there for you Tennessee folks. Uh, Several Tennessee shows popping off. looking forward to that. Looks like Pops is kind of getting the ground running there, so I'm glad that he's got a lot of his things that were in his way taken care of, and I'm looking forward to seeing how he ends up building out there. So all you Tennessee guys that's been waiting, Pop's birthday show on the 24th. Getting loud is hard, okay? Super hard, okay? I can't either, really. All right, well, I'm not seeing much questions going, so one more time. We got the Montpelier Jamboree. We got the Shake and Makin' show. And we got TC's Bass Blast this weekend. And then we've got Summer's End Festival coming. So, Josh Coe, yes, I'll be at the Summer's End Festival. I'll be there all weekend, sir. So, I think I plan on getting up there sometime Friday. So, we should be up there all weekend. The only time Jeffrey's loud's after Taco Bell, but at least he's loud sometimes. And then he heads for the border. It bees like that sometimes, Tony. Sometimes it bees like that. Next weekend, we got a lot going on. Summer's End Festival, Montpelier, I think Soundcheck show. I don't know. We got a lot of shows coming next week. I'll talk about them then, I suppose. But well, I'll see you there, Mr. Coe. We was at the Rumble on the Runway all weekend too, so we'll be up there obviously for the 4X, but we decided we're going to come up and hang out. So we'll be looking forward to seeing everybody at the Summer's Ends Festival. And I guess since I'm not seeing any questions, you guys know the drill. I told you about finals, told you about what's coming up. I think I answered everybody that I could. So until next time, keep it loud and clear, mecha heads.